Guys, Mike Wallace here. Hope you're having a great day, coming to you from the York Baptist Association and coming with a little bit of a heavy heart. Today we lost a giant in the faith here in York County. We lost a giant in the faith in our York Baptist Association family. And I'm talking about Reverend David Roth. David was one of those guys that has just always been here, been in ministry, so faithful, working hard, working strong. Found out today that Dave was 80 years old. I had no idea he was so old because he's one of those guys that he was working with such energy and such strength and such vigor. You thought he was 20 years younger than what his age really was. But Dave's been struggling and battling with cancer for a little over a year now, and it really took a toll on him. But even up until the final days, he was ministering. He was planning his next mission trip. He was planning on his way to get back to Puerto Rico and minister on the island that he loves so much. Many of our churches have been impacted by the ministry of Dave Roth through the years. I came here in 1998, November 1, 1998. Dave was working through one of the local churches doing some apartment ministry, and Catawba Baptist Church got into apartment ministry real strong, and Dave began to work with them. And I began to learn about that ministry as partnering with this church and with Dave, and learn more about what he was doing. And so eventually we asked Dave to join the staff in a contract situation as our inner city ministry coordinator and director. And for the longest time, Dave ran Midtown Ministries, and apartment complex. It's no longer there, but Dave had already on his own purchased an apartment, rented an apartment there. We came alongside and rented a second one, and he touched the lives of hundreds and hundreds of children that would come through that ministry center. And then when that apartment complex was no more, Midtown Ministries continued. He partnered with several churches, Temple Baptist Church and Oakdale Baptist Church and other places to continue Midtown Ministries. And I'm not just talking 30 or 40. I'm talking some weeks 120, 130 kids. Ronnie Ayton, the bus man Ronnie, would bus kids in, and Dave had a phenomenal work. And then he just worked alongside so many of our churches, helping them understand the culture and the nature of poverty and how it's best to work with people in generational poverty. How do you help someone and help them retain their dignity? At what point does helping begin to hurt? Dave did some training like that for us with a lot of people. And so Dave planted a couple of churches in our association. The latest church merged with or became City Hope Church, which is thriving today. And that was Dave's vision, and that was his start. He had the wisdom to seek God when things weren't going real well, to approach Ben Wynn and the guys at Harmony Baptist about partnering with him for a merger. And now City Hope Churches exists because of that, because of Dave's start and Dave's vision. It's seldom that I take a little bit of time to profile one person, but every now and then that somebody comes along that just needs that type of attention. And Dave would cringe if he were here because he absolutely would not want the attention. I've never met a man so faithful or a man that just did so much for the right reasons than Dave Roth. So if there's anybody that's going to walk through the doors, through the gates of heaven, is going to hear those words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," Dave heard them early this morning, 5-something this morning. Dave Roth heard them. So Dave, we miss you. We love you. Thank you, God, for Dave Roth. And thank you for the many men and women that'll come behind him, that'll carry on that legacy. God bless you. Have a great day.